Hello everybody, I would like to show you some simple exercises for the hips. Very important to keep them flexible and strong from all that sitting. These days they're not really getting any workout at all. So first one is the stretching exercise, it's a lunge. So bring your left leg forward, kneel on your right knee. Put a cushion on the floor if you feel it's too hard just to kneel otherwise. Okay, put your hands on the left thigh and then bring your weight forward and then feel the opening of the right hip and then bring the weight back. So you can do kind of a slow dynamic movement, or you can do a longer movement where you just hold. So whatever feels right. Okay, third time and hold. And while we're here, might as well get a hamstring stretch. Straighten your left leg, flex your left foot, and with a really straight back, lean forward. So it's important here is to kind of emphasize that straight back. So if you just slouch over it, it's not quite the same stretch to stabilize in the pelvis. You get a lot more efficient stretch. Flexing the foot up gets the back of the calf as well. So hold 15-20 seconds or thereabouts. And then bring your left foot to the right and bring the left knee to the floor and slide your right leg back. Put the hands on either side of the knee, lift the chest. If anybody has knee issues here, this can be hard on the knee. So you can alternate, perhaps just even being here would be okay, or just skipping it altogether if that doesn't feel right. And you can stretch the arms forward, let the forehead go to the floor, and in a deeper stretch, so bringing the right hip towards the floor, and you may not notice a stretch in the left hip. And repeat this on the other side. Bring the right knee forward. And going into that lunge, push the hips forward, opening, so these hip flexors, they're in the shortened position when we sit, so give them a nice lengthening now. And just, I don't know if you can think that your hips can smile, so they're certainly smiling here, happy to be moved. Straighten out the right leg, flex the right foot up. Put your hands on the right thigh, lift up the chest, even a little bit sort of exaggerating that straight back. Oops, daisy. So this is a kind of a balancing exercise as well. You might feel a little wobble here, so that's good for the neuromuscular system, trying to kind of be in control of the balance and coordination. Bring the right leg underneath now and stretch the left leg back and bring that left leg as far back as you can. Hands on either side of the knee. Lift the chest up first and then walk the hands forward. Let the forehead go towards the floor and release, and really kind of allow that deep stretch to take place. If you don't feel a stretch, it's still good to open up the hips and move them in different ways. So we don't always feel the stretch, but it's still doing good. Okay, next one, lie on the back. Now this is called a pretzel stretch. Place your right ankle on the left knee. Bring your right hand in between the legs and take hold of your left knee. Okay, keep the chin tucked in and now pull your left knee towards your left shoulder. And with each breath, see can you pull it a little bit more. So make sure you're not tensing up the neck. And then go one more time. Notice, is it in your right gluteus, your right buttock? Is it in the upper hamstring? Anywhere is good. And switch the side. The right heel on the left knee. and then take hold of your right knee. So the left hand goes in between the legs. Important to get that right. And notice the difference. So we're not exactly equal on both sides. So notice how it is for you, which side is kind of easier and which side is a little bit less easy. And then pull that right knee towards your right shoulder. Keep your shoulders relaxed. I'm kind of in a way enjoying that and being twisted that way that we don't usually do. But these exercises are very practical. All we need is something kind of flexible, clothes-wise, and somewhere to lie down. But otherwise, we don't need to have a long preparation. We don't need to have a shower afterwards. So this is they're very easy to do. Okay, bring the feet to the floor, and then squeeze your bum, and then lift up the hips. So this is called the bridge pose, and traditionally it's done to strengthen the gluteus and the bit of the upper hamstring. But here, let's put emphasis on the front of the hips. So opening the front of the hips while squeezing your bum. So imagine that you're sort of twisting or bringing the buttocks towards each other, or squeezing something imaginary between the buttocks. And also imagine there's something between your knees you're squeezing, so they're not touching each other, but there's something between them and you pretend you're squeezing it. And breathe. So the weight is on the shoulders, not on the neck. And then hold and squeeze a little bit more, and keep the inner thighs active, and then hold and squeeze, and not squeezing the face, so can your corners of the mouth can go up a little bit. And now come down slowly, one vertebra at a time. And last exercise, bring the feet a little bit wider, so that's when you're on the mat, so bring them on the edges of the mat. And now pretend that your legs are like wipers. So bring the legs to the left, let them flop to the left, bring the right knee towards the floor as much as you can, and then bring them to the other side. So flopping from side to side, effortlessly. Let the gravity and the weight of the legs do the work, but when the knees going towards the floor, just give it that little extra push there, as you feel that the front of the hip is lengthening, and while breathing and just enjoying the movement. And then you can do it faster or slower, a couple of more times. And then when you're ready, bring your knees to the chest, give yourself a hug, and well done.